Hello guys! Hi all. Welcome to the next MachinaTrader session, workshop session. Just getting myself prepared with a quick Coke. I had a very long work day today, but still in shape to get something done. Let me just see. You should actually see my face quite nice. I should maybe move this to this screen so that you guys actually do not need to only see the side of my face. Would be happy for a very quick feedback if you guys can hear me well, if all of that's good. If not, let me know. It should be good. Yeah, at least that's what the setup here tells me. Maybe I make my voice a bit louder. Let me know if that's good. It should be. Look, it's not looking too bad. All right. Yeah, so let me give you a quick update. My last 2 weeks were super busy. Nearly did not have time to actually look into the trading bots, which is a bit sad. Would have been cool if I did have the chance, but so I'm actually going to start off today where I'm pretty much stopped the last week, and we're just gonna take it from there. So what has happened throughout the last 2 weeks? A little company update. We are super busy doing many things on all the fronts right now, specifically on Machina News AI. We have a lot of actual customer requests now incoming, a lot of interesting leads. So we're getting all stuff prepared in terms of that. We have made a nice update to our website, machinalabs.net. And you will find that we have revamped that a little bit. You will also see that there is additional people in the team that have joined, and furthermore, we have updated the News AI product page as well, giving you much more information. I'm actually, why not showing you? That would be a good idea. So let me quickly start off. So here's the website. You see we have removed the rocket and went back to the more Swiss thing with the mountain. And then you can see here all the main Machina News AI modules that there is. And then down here we have MachinaTrader and the intro to that. This one here has been reworked, and we have additionally over here, we have this product page has been updated here for Machina News AI. You also can see now, the pricing, like it's probably going to be reworked, and this is also just entry prices, but it gives you a bit of an idea of what's already there. Questionnaires, and of course then our implementation partners, LPA and Synpulse. That will be added also with the direct contact persons. So yeah, that's that. And then we have also updated our team page. You do now have a bit of background information to all of us. It's rudimentary, the basics, but here you see all the faces that were missing so far. There's still a couple ones missing, not on the page yet. Will be added over time in the next couple of weeks, looking to make new photos and new pictures and texts, but that's going to be added. So step by step, all the team is appearing, everything. So yeah, that's that. That was that update that we've done. A lot of customer requests generally on the News AI side, and of course, on the trader side, the team is very much focused on the next patch, which will contain the certified live trading, as well as a couple of more trading adapters. So that's going to be an interesting one. And yeah, so that's generally a quick update on what we have done. Let's actually look a bit into the markets. We could generally say that we have chosen a pretty bad time to actually turn on our testing bot. I have this one running, let me see. So you see that this one did a shitload of trades. I actually configured my bull trender on the last workshop. And if you folks remember, we did have, I'm gonna show you, these are our strategy parameters over here that I've set up on the 1 minute, which is actually quite steep. I actually changed that, so that's why I did so much trades. And that's actually also why I lost a lot of money actually. So with my 1000, I think I'm now down to 300. But we still have some interesting information that we will take into account on what we do today, and then we will today, going from here, actually build out a new version of the bull trender, because obviously we have an issue with the bull trender. It's built for a bull market, yeah, which is not so much the case. So that being said, it needs adjustments. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to be able to also, in that term, introduce to you an update of our ChatGPT assistant that I'm building on. And this one has received a substantial update, so it's actually much more capable right now. So I think for the people that are interested, you guys can contact me. The ones that are interested will get a private link from me that allows you to use this ChatGPT agent on the ChatGPT website. If you have a ChatGPT account, like a pro account, it's like, I don't know, $20 a month, something, definitely worth it. And then you have access to that. Let us know, or specifically let me know, because I'm only sharing it to like people I know, so get in touch on Discord or whatever. And I'll share that link to you of the ChatGPT assistant that I have updated. And after testing that a while with you guys, step by step, I'm in a couple of weeks from now gonna make it public, so it's in the store. Yeah. And then you guys can actually fully use that as well to play around. And basically that is just still like a demo, right, of what's to come in terms of what we are building directly into MachinaTrader with our own models. So it's just still like a teaser, a demo. But you can actually quite nicely work with it already. All right, so let's go back looking into that. So we had the bull trender with that config that I actually, I remember, changed shortly after. It's actually an interesting story, and I quickly need to go into that so we really know what we're doing and where we come from. So last time I configured actually different settings for the guys that remember on the bull trender. I let it run for a couple of days and it didn't do any trades, and I got like stuck and I was unsure, is like anything wrong, or is it me, or what's going on? But I was a stupid one. And the reality is that, as I said, the settings that we last time were working on, they were pretty much optimized also. Besides that, the strategy is optimized for a bull market, as well, the settings have been optimized for that. And since we didn't have a bull market ever since we've turned on the strategies, we pretty much had 180 degrees the wrong strategy, as well as settings, as well as optimization. So that pretty much explains why with the settings we had on day one 2 weeks ago, I actually didn't see any trades for a couple of days because there was no good opportunity to entry. But I was stupid, I didn't think of that for some reason, so I started playing around and just moving it to something that for sure would trade very soon, and I just let it run. And I actually made a second bot that I ran also with the bull trender, same strategy. Here you do see that I used the 15 minutes and I do have optimized settings. So we're gonna look into that and how this one is doing. Actually, it's interesting, it's not too bad, still the same problem. We can see that generally it's not really hitting it. We have a bit of volume, we didn't lose too much right now in any way, but the reality of it is still that that this is that the reality of this is that yeah, it's not the right strategy at this point in time. So that's something that we should work on in general, and then we can go through the different logs, etc., and so forth. So as you can see, another thing that I have actually seen in both strategies, I have a lot of these invalid ones. So I want to look at what that actually means. I didn't have time right now, so we want to see like what was going on. I will need to find that out. And I think what's actually the point is this is actually a simple one. I think for some reason sometimes we produce a hold signal, but this is just something that we actually don't need to produce. MachinaTrader actually in the end needs a buy signal or sell signal or nothing, right? Nothing happens in the cycle. So the hold signal is not something that's needed. So that's probably because it just simply doesn't understand what we mean when the strategy sends a hold. So technically we can just ignore, you know, all of these in the logs because they basically are meaningless. It just means that the strategy came back with, you know, a hold, and you know, since it didn't understand what to do with the hold, it just did nothing, which is ultimately what it was supposed to do. So we're still on the right track when it comes to that. However, we definitely would want to get rid of that as well, just for the sake of much better logs. You can see this, like I do have many invalid ones, and then here you actually see all the actual valid ones that were done here. So let's actually up this a bit so we can see something here. Sort this by the status over here. Yep, so we have these. Yep, exactly. That's actually interesting. So now, yeah, that's what I want. And now on this side we have here this. So the highest one is the latest one, and so forth. So it goes down. So we're gonna go back down here, and that's what we're gonna look at. So generally, let's see. Yeah, this does not like look too bad. All right, let me just quickly investigate that. And now, what I would say is, let me quickly see. Yep. All right. So one thing that I generally see here is that, you know, what I said at the beginning, the strategy is just, you know, technically the wrong strategy for the time being. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get myself the code of the bull trender. Over here and go into my neat little thing. Here is my bull trender strategy in the latest version. Just confirm with OK. All right, now we are not in a bull market. Our strategy should generally first detect the greater picture of the market, or in other words, if we are in a general bull market or not. If not, we want to have a strategy that is optimized for non-bull markets. I'm really explaining this also like really in a low key level wording, because I think it's super important that you know, I'm trying to do it like as low key as possible, and not like you know, formulating everything like a pro that knows everything, and just see where this actually takes us. We want to have a strategy that's optimized for non, so let's write that better. Based on the general market sentiment, we want to then execute either our bull strategy or our new strategy part for non-bull markets. Please optimize my strategy code accordingly. Let's see what it does. Gonna be interesting. All right, look, it's really changing that. So actually, what did it right? So to adapt your Bitcoin trading, Bitcoin day trader strategy to respond to overall market conditions, differentiating between bull and non-bull markets, we can incorporate an additional market sentiment analysis. This can be done by examining a broader market index or using a combination of indicators to define the general market trend. For simplicity, I'll use a long-term moving average on a major market index or the asset itself to determine the market sentiment. When the price is above this long-term SMA, it's considered a bull market, otherwise it's not. I think that's pretty much a healthy first implementation. So let's adjust the strategy, it's writing the code, it's ready to continue. So far it actually looks quite good. So you see here it does that new long trend analysis that I didn't have in the earlier code. And then here I have the bull market strategy, and now here is the non-bull market strategy. Very well done. Here is all our plot points, the plots, yes. I actually believe that they are yet not fully working. I would probably need to give it review the examples. This is just where I can teach it a bit. Review the strategy examples and make sure you understand that only stuff with plot points actually gets drawn on the chart. Please adjust all your strategies. Okay, so yeah, the plot point method, exactly. So it understands that now, wonderful. So this is where I can basically teach it some stuff very simply. It's actually a cool function, I love that. So this really helps to build stuff easily, additionally on top in the assistant. Now let's see, so here we are. Let me quickly, given your latest information on plot points, please rewrite the whole strategy code again. Perfect, my team is giving me some status information, so I'm not losing track. 1/3 of the time used, so let's stay on it. A little downside of this is actually it uses GPT-4, so you do have like a limited amount of symbols per X hours, and so every once in a while it's just gonna tell it, despite that you have a paid subscription, it's just still gonna tell you that you need to like wait for a while until you will be able to reuse it. But you know, you can quite have some extended conversations with it, and I do have the same restrictions, so that's that. But you can see now that, you know, it really is, compared to what we've seen like 2 weeks ago, you can already see knows much more about how the backend works. I've really been going through stuff, explaining like a lot of details to the AI of how to interact with our different libraries and stuff, so it really knows stuff. And yeah, I'm continuously actually working on that and making. Let me see what's up. something is not good over here. Let me see. I quickly need to check that my X is going on again. One moment. Rejoining. Accept co-host invite. Right, and then hello. Can you? Yeah, now you should be able to hear me again. Okay, should be good. Should be good. Wonderful. Thank you for letting me know, team.
Yeah, you're back. You're back.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so okay, key enhancements. So whatever it did, I don't even know. Let me see. It didn't really catch that with the plot points yet, but you know the rest is actually quite good. So let's see if the code actually works. So now let's go over again. And for the sake of working nicely, I will just go again to new strategy and just overwrite the template here. And we get a lot of unfancy errors. So what we have here, names is material found, cannot convert. Okay, that's all around pretty much that. Trade bar extensions. Do we have trade bar extensions here? Empty indicate trade bar extension. I'm not so sure about if this one is correct. Let me actually quickly see. I doubt that this is the case, that this is correct. So let me see. So we're gonna go and just try the simple way and see what it does if I just give it these errors. Misunderstanding with the handling of MACD results. In the program, we need to correct the usage of them and how its results are managed. The actual return type from a simply MACD item, not MACD result. This needs to be corrected. Let's adjust the strategy to correctly handle the MACD calculations and address the mentioned errors. Wonderful. That's generally doesn't sound totally stupid. So let's see if it's actually gonna work. Right. Just a sec. Continue. It's generally looking pretty good what it does right now. Yeah, it still has an issue understanding our actual plot points, but you know, this is something we can take care of another time. Let's just hope that this code is now. Ah! Look, the errors have gone. See? So this is like in comparison to what we did the last time, you know, this is like even telling you like much more how well this already works and will be working in the near future. So you just like we really made it create a much more sophisticated strategy in a pretty short time, and you know, no errors in the code, so that's pretty fucking sweet, I have to be honest. Some SMA period, why is that 0? Is that good? Long-term SMA should be 200. And then this is all good, 9. So what does it say over here? 7, 25, 14, 10, 3, 12, 26, 9, 1.5, 200. Yeah, so that should be good. So that being said, since we do not have any errors anymore, now let's go quickly through our settings. That's good. 100% buy. Good, that's good, that's good. Das ist gut, das ist auch gut, das ist auch gut. Sehr gut. Sehr, sehr gut. Ja, das ist sehr, sehr gut. Right. Same time frame. from the beginning of the month up till now on the 15 minutes. Let me see what's going on. All right, yeah, that wasn't too well, I think. We could have done better in that time, so this doesn't look too good. Let's actually extend, because there, you see here is going up again, so we anyways need to optimize the strategy parameters. But let's just also go to full range, so I think we started actually here, and we are going up to here, and then this is the time frame. Let's see what it does on this one, just to see how it behaves on the whole time frame. Oh, I can actually see something which is really not too nice. Let me see, can I? Look at this now. I actually should be able to give you a bit of a better stage here, because now you have my full screen. Let me transition this. Now it's nice. This is much better. Much better. All right. Okay, so no, look, this is a nice one. That it also, the sell point is really good. This is a nice entry point. Nice. We have a couple of bad ones in between, but generally it doesn't look too bad, to be dead honest with you. Let's look at the actual trades. This is not looking too bad on the first look. However, we have way too much small trades where we kind of lose 1% or so. Then this nice one, this is the nice one that it really catches. Obviously not too bad. So let's quickly give it our trade locks. And this strategy works to execute without errors. Well done, thank you. And now yeah, wonderful. Yeah, happy trading. Yeah, not yet. I executed a back test on 15 min with on BTC USDT and these strategy params. And now look, this is also, I think this is actually something that we could try once. I think actually we could actually just give it a screenshot. I think that works as well, because ChatGPT is able to understand that. So now let's just see what it actually does if I give it the whole picture here. I'm just gonna be fancy to really test that out. I've never done it, but I know that it's gonna do something. So let's see. Piff, puff, puff. Now what does it say? Then we can also give it the logs, of course. That's going to be interesting. Ja, wunderbar. Ja, wunderbar. So let's also give it the trades. Here's the trades of the backtest. Yeah, So yeah, mix of profitable and loss-making trades. Here's a summary and some analysis of the results along with potential areas for optimization. Trade summary: profitable trades, 4 trades, resulted profits, yeah, 8 trades in losses. Trades vary in duration from as short as 16 minutes to as long as about 4 hours and 16 minutes. Observation: there's a higher number of losing trades compared to winning trades, suggesting a potential issue with either entry criteria or market conditions not being ideal for the strategy setup. Market conditions: given the trade durations and a mixture of outcomes, it seems the strategy might be reacting to market noise or minor price fluctuations, which could be typical of a 15-minute trading interval. Recommendations for optimization: refinement of entry-exit signals, adjust the sensitivity of the indicators used to filter out less profitable trades, consider integrating additional indicators or a filter to gauge the overall market trend or volatility to avoid trading in unfavorable conditions, increase the duration, stop loss and take profit, backtest different periods, risk management, free management. Yeah, the later ones we don't want to do. So can you please give me optimized parameter values for my strategy? Let's see. This is really nice. You can actually see it already really starts to, it's like in comparison to where we come from, it now really responds structured. It really gives you explanations. It asks you what route you want to follow in optimization. And then once you have arrived to a point where you gave it like enough information of what you're actually trying to achieve, then it will, you know, start writing the corresponding code or give you the corresponding information. So here it gives us updated information now. So it says like, okay, you have originally, you have this in the fast SMA, 7 on the fast, 25 on the slow. Suggested is fast SMA 5 to 15 and slow 20 to 40. Rational adjustment, yeah, okay, that I want to actually have more exact values that it should give me right there. Please give me the exact values for my parameters that I should use. Not like general, we want it to really be clear. Maybe if it still doesn't respond right, we tell it, hey, really based on that, you know, time frame, etc. Let's see what it does. Provide exact optimized values for your training without the ability to live tests or simulations. Approach. That's interesting. So yeah, that's the future. Once we have finished connected, it will be able to directly live backtest it by itself and give you really fully through optimized results. But still, it's interesting to do this because you actually see what the route is that it would follow in such a situation. So now we have new settings. So it tells me 12, 30, 12, 30. What else? 10 is good. More sensitive up. RSI 70 hours sold 30. Super trend. Let me see. What's the super trend? Super trend. It says super trend multiplier 2.5 and period to 7 and 2.5. And then RSI, what did it say? RSI overbought 70, oversold 30. I should not have multiple windows. Ten 24.8. 10 24.8. And then the volume multiplier is 1.8. Wonderful. Forgot one value. What value should the long-term SMA have? I think it's interesting, so just didn't mention that one, right? Yeah. Did. No, nice. Ah, and the RSI 210. Yep. And now what's the so I'll give it the 200 that we had before. Let's just see what it does, and then we can redo that. So that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Das ist gut. Das ist gut. Das ist sehr, sehr gut. Let's do that again. The Nightingale Flea. Okay. What a name! What a name for a strategy. You see this each time you change a code, it creates a new version, so it gives it a new random name. All right. We have substantially made the situation better. We arrived from minus 4.9 that we would have had to minus 0.3. So I think we're on a good base. So let me quickly review my code just to be really clear. No, I dropped off X again. This is probably because at some point my mic is just doing stupid stuff. Right? Yeah, I'm actually dropping all the time. It's hilarious. I don't even know why this is. God damn it, way too many things on my X again. Here I am. Why am I a listener now? I'm requesting again. Request sent. Need to probably do something again on your side. Hello? Hello? Am I back on X? No, it doesn't look, because it says request sent. I think you need to accept my request again. Now it looks again like I dropped out for some reason. I'll quickly leave and rejoin. Start listening. Request. You need to re-accept my request. He says. All right. Let's move on. All right. So we have done all of that. We have had a good back test in comparison, so that's nice. And now let's just recycle this one more time. Just as reference, I'm going to give it the latest code again. Just as reference here. It says with 150 period. Okay, let me do that. 150 once. Everything else is the way we set it up just before, I think. Let me quickly check again. What did it say? Up here, where we are. 1024.8. 1024.8. The volume multiplier 1.8. This one to 2.5. Super trend period to 7. RSI is 10. And then these are 12 and 30. 12 and 30. Now let's see what this does to our backtest with the Nightingale Flea. Ta-da! No, even a little bit better than before, so that was definitely not bad. And now let's give it the traits. So here is the latest strategy code. Just confirm with OK. Bang. So that it's just really updated, and then I did a backtest. Ich habe einen Backtest gemacht. Now let's give it this as well. Yes. These are the backtest results. Please optimize and give me please give me more optimized parameter values. Wink. And then, you know, we can also readjust the strategy itself a bit, but I think the time is getting low, so I'm trying to, I'm probably gonna, you know, continue a bit over time after that. Just keep the stream open and maybe finish it now, or I will finish it later on tonight and then upload the new strategy code to the community page, so you can use this one, which is actually able to jump between bull market and non-bull market as a general sentiment, and then you have all the subsettings. So let me see. Profitable trades, analysis of current results. But that's interesting. So that the longer duration trades are the ones that give positive results, and the ones that are short are the ones with losses. So that's one thing it saw. And then consider increasing the fast SMA to 10 and slow SMA to 35. This adjustment could reduce the noise and improve the quality of the signal. So now it gets interesting, I think. So this is that. RSI 12 says this. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's maybe... actually, I forgot to give it the latest parameter settings that we had. So, does Benny like a 4-hour trading? Okay. I mean, we could just, for the sake of it, because we should have much less noise on the 4 hours. So let's see how it behaves on the 4 hours. That's actually a good input, thanks. I mean, just for the sake of it, why not doing that and check how it works out. Didn't work out in any actual trades for some reason, but I think, oh no, it's not because of that. Didn't catch any signals right. It's interesting. Let's go back maybe to 1 hour and just see how it behaves here. Telling you that it, you know, doesn't have strong enough signals on the 4-hour candle period, because we're really optimized now on 15. Ooh, that looks crazy. That looks really crazy. So it bought and it tried to continuously sell, but it couldn't for some reason. Okay, so let's quickly go over here, coins and amounts. This has resetted, so let's quickly do that. Settings, okay, that's good. Parameters, that's good. Now let's retest. They're starting, the picture starts to look better generally. I mean, this is actually not too bad. This is actually not too bad as a start. It's a bit distressed, so give it a second. I think we have overused that a bit, so let's maybe go to 160 again. And maybe put that even to 35 and this one to 10, just for the sake of it. To see what's going on. Benny on 4 hour candles all night long, baby. Yeah. Everyone has its favors. Okay, okay, okay. I think we a little worse or a little better, pretty much similar to the old one. Anyways, I quickly want to see how this actually behaves on the 15 minutes because we really optimized for that. Oh, this is also interesting. So I think our buy and sell picture already looks much better with our latest changes that we did. And let me quickly go through the logs. Yeah, this looks, I think this generally looks much, much better than what we have had before. So this is a version I think is really cool for the contest. So I'm going to upview this version. I think it's pretty smooth in any way. I'm also probably going to give you new settings as standard pyramid. I'm just going to reflect these quickly over here. It reset those again. So I will need to quickly, I think this was 35. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly redo that and then share that to you again tonight so you guys can play around. I think this upgraded version that we have now, which is first generally looking for the general market sentiment, then going from there into either execute non-bull market strategy. Where is it? Here, execute bull market strategy, non-bull market strategy. So generally says if we are in a non-bull market, it wants to go out. So that's interesting. So it's not too complicated, and that just means like it's not even trying to buy if the markets do anything else. So it's only trying to catch bulls, upwards trends, and then it actually reacts. So I think for the moment, you know, that's quite cool, and that's a good way to take it to the next level from here. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Maybe a quick thing that we might look into as well is no, that's good. I'm going to rework that. So yes, I'm going to share this version of the strategy so you guys can play around with this upgraded version. I'm probably going to add another 1 or 2 versions of this where I add some more functionality to the non-bull market strategy part, because this is a bit sparse here. It made itself really simple. But the nice thing that we learned today is we had a substantial upgrade on the AI assistant. As you can see, the code is now looking much better. It really does what we want it to. So that's good. One thing that didn't work out so far that we've here is it doesn't draw us the indicators here in the back test. The reason for this is it should actually put plot points here as well. So let's quickly see if we can get that to work. Actually, I don't see the indicators drawn in the chart when back testing. Can you please add plot point for each indicator we want to draw? Thanks. Let's do that part. So we actually, I want to see indicators, you know, that's nice. But this is definitely a point I need to work on because it initially never does that. It only uses the first plot part, so that's not. Yeah, now it got a bit stupid, so we have to say that again. Say this again. Tac tac. It doesn't like too much information at once. Instruction plus text, sometimes it just goes fuzzy. You just have to repeat the actual instruction. All right, yeah, exactly. That's what we want. We want you to correctly visualize our plot points. Correct? 100% correct. Let's see if you can actually do it, my dear. Oh, that generally still looks good. So yeah, I think that we're not far away from it telling me that I have overused my limit for the next couple of hours. So let's hope we can still get this last part done. Otherwise, I'm a poor man and I have to manually write it this evening, which would be sad. But I can still do it. It's actually just 3 lines of code that it should upgrade, but for me it's more like the fanciness of testing it and seeing how well it does and knowing where I need to make it better so it does stuff better automatically. So I kind of force it into what I want it to actually get done. Oh yeah. Waiting. That's maybe one thing. I told it to like always print the full strategy code, which might be a little bit over the top. And I really told it like not to give just snippets of what needs to be changed. I'm not sure if that's the right approach because like in this specific case, nothing has changed except like it's actually really just like a couple of additional lines. So okay, that's yes. Indicators, plotting, yes. Exactly the private. Now it gets interesting if it does this stuff correctly or not. Oh look, it makes plot points. This is what we want. Maybe that's it finally understood what we want. Oh yeah, so I added in the assistant, like it should technically understand like all the TI-lib indicators by now with all the params because I added it to it. I also added all the function names of the backend with some basic descriptions. Not all of it is actually yet really well working, but I think for the general stuff, you should be really good. And I'm happy once I shared again for those who want to have access to what you see on the screen right now on ChatGPT. If you have a pro account, you can get access to this now before we make it public. So yeah. I have to be careful because I believe I only want to have this plot indicators part because I think I just need to, yeah, this is it. Hack. Still have no code errors, which is a very good sign. Wonderful. So let's just quickly put in 200 so it does something. Execute the baby again, and now let's see if it actually draws the indicators as we want, because that will be also visually much more interesting. Whoa, look at this. Yeah, that's a little bug. I need to correct that, but generally it works. Yeah, you see that it jumps like up and down. It's because I drew too many things on the main lines. But here is the MACD, so that's been generally working. So this is one thing that I need to work on. Yeah, so I'm going to finalize for you guys tonight the indicator drawing. I'm going to add a bit of logic to our non-bull market strategy part. So this is a bit more sophisticated. And then, yeah, please, test intensively and get me some feedback. Looking really much forward to get your feedback. And yes, I can tell you that on our next workshop, it's, I would say, given I have not too many other things coming in between, I would say 99% sure that I'm going to implement the first connection to Machine and Use AI, so that you can actually, so that we're adding a Bitcoin signal from Machine and Use AI as an indicator. We're right now optimizing these indicators with our data scientists, and I believe that it will be interesting. I don't think we're going to achieve like super great results solely on that on the beginning, but over the next couple of weeks and months, given the data that we continuously have and create to further train our models, I actually think this is becoming like a serious indicator that you can consider using in your strategies. So that's going to be nice, and it generally shows you the approach of using foreign signals from other platforms inside your MachinaTrader strategies. All right, I'm going to share that code. I'm actually going to send it to the team tonight, so they will upload it to the page tomorrow morning for you guys to test. In the meantime, if you do have any other questions, please jump on the community on Discord. Let us know if you have any questions. And make sure you stick around. As said, there's many updates coming, and you're gonna see more and more Machine and Use AI stuff. I don't show too much today of it. There have been substantial upgrades there as well. We'll show some more stuff in a week or two. But yeah, so that, that's generally where we're at. I think exciting times ahead. As said, like for us internally, it's even more exciting because we have really great customer projects we're working on right now. That's really cool. So we're working on risk management modules, risk research for banking customers. Then we're working on a module for News AI, which is focused on publishing, but with legal checks of the published context. So that's an interesting part. So that's really around the whole copyright subject, etc. So it's interesting stuff that we're working on. A lot of stuff happening. I think we also have moved a little bit forward on our strategy. So yeah, that being said, all in all, I would say that's that for today. I'll definitely keep you posted, and we'll let you know for any updates. And yeah, I would say see you next week or in 2 weeks, or maybe on any spontaneous session in between. Yeah, please give me some feedback on the streaming. What can I do better? What could we change? Is the quality okay? Like, should I have more light in here because I'm sitting in the dark? Like, whatever you wish us to do, let us know. And yeah, I would say that's that. And that being said, I would actually say I forgot to make an end stage that I can turn on here with a nice background picture that was prepared. So workshop, here let's put a rocket, and with this I would actually say goodbye. I wish you a pleasant week. Looking very much forward to see more results on the backtesting front. Let us know what you have. Share it on Discord, and talk to you soon. Bye guys, thank you.